I've been at Margaret Mary with my wife right after we got back from the military. We were kind of shopping around for churches. So it's been about 8 years ago. We kind of fell in love with this place and kept going ever since. I have 4 kids, which go here kindergarten and starting December, or junior kindergarten starting December, kindergarten, 2nd grade, and 6th grade. My wife also works here as an assistant teacher. That's a good question. Why did I choose to do it? You know, it was one of those things where everybody you know is coming up to you who's done it and said, hey, you know, you're going to do that? You're going to go? And, oh, yeah, I'm going to go. Sure, I'll be there. And then you know deep down, I'm not going. I have no desire to go. But it was kind of something that was really much bigger than me, because all of a sudden I just, yeah, I got to go tomorrow. All right. And next thing I knew, I was going, and I thought, I can't believe I did this. And I thought, man, this is going to be something I'm just going to suffer through and say, check the box and say I did it. And I was very, very pleased that I did. God's presence was with me, you know, at a couple points. You kind of get pulled away from the madness of life, and you start contemplating things you wouldn't think you'd think about, or you would kind of drift off into a spot and think about someone or something and go, hey, man, maybe I need to look back at this for a second. And I think that's the beauty of this, is it allows you to pull yourself away from everything, because you always say, you know, oh yeah, I can think about this, or on my drive in, I think about this scenario. But you're not. You're looking at cars. You're thinking about music. You're doing whatever. When you're pulled away into an environment that forces you to analyze why you're there, it really brings out a lot more things that you might not really realize are on your mind. Kind of recapping my retreat, it was something that I would say that I'm really one who is not a massive, if you will, holy roller. I don't really know all the logistics and the rules, and I've kind of been one who, I go to church, you know, but that's about where I'm at. And so for me, this was like, boy, I don't know what I'm getting into, and I really don't want to talk about feelings, and I really don't want to get into anything. You know, it's great that there's a bunch of rules. I don't care to know them. But ironically, there's so much more to that. And like I said, for me, this whole process kind of revealed a lot of things and made things that were dark a little lighter. My faith has gotten stronger over this retreat. It has allowed me to find a little bit more peace. It really helped me refocus my attention on what's important in my life, and realize, you know, not only are people around me struggling with some of the same details or the same issues. You know, once again, we didn't sit around holding hands talking about those issues, but we discussed things, and things come to light, and it allowed me to really kind of look at other options of not just kind of internalizing it, but realizing, hey, this is it, and you just keep going, and life gets better. The retreat impacted me in multiple ways, way more than I anticipated. My wife had done the retreat the session prior, and I got to be honest, I was giving her a lot of grief about, you're always gone, you're always doing this, what, you know, come on, you know. And it wasn't until I did the retreat till I appreciated the quality of the retreat itself, and how I was kind of a jerk. That was actually something I can appreciate why you were so interested in it. Because it does impact you, because it will, regardless of if you go, well, I don't want to participate in this, I didn't want to do that, I didn't want to do that, and you just fight through it. I promise you at the end, at some point, something is going to click with you and you're going to go, yeah, that was, it was good. You might not jump up and down screaming, this has altered my life and I am a new man or woman, but you're going to sit there and say, you process some things that you didn't think about, or you thought about things that you needed to and you have been putting off. My favorite part of the retreat, well, there's, like I said, there's a couple parts earlier. That we kind of make fun and enjoyable, and I don't want to give any of that part up because that was fun and very touching at one point. Just kind of hanging out with some people, meeting new people was enjoyable. Alone, which I didn't think would be that great, but it was, I really enjoyed that. Just the simpler part of just meeting new people and doing something different than the day-to-day, Monday through Friday, and then weekend craziness with kids. It was nice getting away. And I've got 4 kids, so getting away was nice. From the bottom of my heart, I really encourage everyone who hasn't done a chirp retreat or a welcome retreat to do so. Not because I'm trying to convince everyone because it's the thing to do and that's why I'm here, because it can actually help you. There is an opportunity here to get away from everything. I kind of equate it to jumping out of a plane. It's one of the few times in your life where nothing is going to be around you and bother you. Nothing, you're not touching the ground when you jump out of that plane. It's the first time for minutes you're floating in air, nothing's touching you. Same thing here. This is the first time where you're disconnected from your phone, your computer, your family. And if you wanted to sit there and do a vow of silence almost, you could do it. And I think that's important to get away from life. And I would have never had that chance because even when you try to get away, you never get away. So if you just needed some time or don't even think you really need it, but you go, it would be nice to kind of disconnect for a minute, I promise you it'll be worth it.